Hi, I'm Barry from the Next Adventure Show channel, and this is the Temple of Adventure. On a recent video, I walked you through our Moto camping cooking setup for our Red Center road trip that we're going to be doing, a 6,500 kilometer road trip around Central Australia. And that cooking setup was specifically for a long trip for two people that were going to be cooking a lot along the way. In that video, I also told you I'd talk about my minimalist setup, the quick overnight or weekend trip, maybe going by myself. I still want to make some coffee, do some light cooking, maybe boil some water for some dehydrated meals. So what is my minimalist quick trip setup? That's it, baby. So this is the Firebox Nano. I did a complete review of it here. And this is a Stanley 2-cup cook set, which has been modified for my own Moto camping needs. So let's have a quick look at the Firebox Nano. Again, you can find the whole video linked below and up here. But the cool thing about this, one, is it's tiny, as you can see, but you can burn multiple different fuel types with this. You can use a Trangia spirit burner, which I'll talk about in a second. You can use solid fuel tablets. You can use wood. And if you really want to, you can use a gas burner as well. So super flexible, super cool, and as you can see, very, very tiny. And then this is the Stanley 2-cup cook set. Now, there's tons of videos online if you want to modify this. Guys are modifying this. It's like a whole industry about making Stanley 2-cup cook set modification videos for some reason. But this is the actual Stanley cook set. And the cool thing about this is it's super cheap. I think it's like 20 or 25 bucks for this thing. Comes with this foldable handle and this lid. Obviously, if you want to try to boil some water in here, then you want the lid. And then inside, it comes with these two kind of green insulated cups, which are actually really good insulated cups. A lot of guys just chuck these out and put other stuff in there, but I've kept one of them because it's really good. They keep your stuff really, really hot for a really long time. So I've kept one of them in here. The other one I've put aside. And then inside the pot, I've got my Trangia spirit burner, which just fits right inside the Firebox Nano when I need to do some cooking and some boiling. If I don't want to take the Firebox and I want to travel super light, I've got these kind of cross-section metal braces that you can put together. And then they fit right on top of the Trangia, and you can just cook that way without the stove at all. But I like the stove because it's flexible and you can burn multiple fuel types. Then also inside here, as I said, I've got my cup. Usually carry some coffee bags or tea bags, salt and pepper in there, some matches, some other seasoning, and then a little washing up cloth and some washing up liquid as well. And then I went out and I found on Amazon a little other cooking cup that this nests really nicely right inside, the same size, so that I actually have two things to cook in, or I can cook in that and eat out of this. Makes it a little bit more flexible if I want to cook two different things at the same time. And then as you saw, this thing right here is just a little flexible chopping board from IKEA that costs, I don't know, like $1 or $2 or something like that. And then I cut it down to a small size that will wrap around here, fit in there. So I have a little kind of a hygienic surface to cut on if I want to cut some things up and throw them in the pot. And then lastly, inside the cook cup, I've taken one of those green Scour Pads and I've cut it in a circular shape that fits right inside there. So between this and this, it keeps everything from kind of clanking around in your pack as well. So this handle also locks out. Some guys grind those off so that you can remove them, but that's really not an issue. So you can pick it up off the fire, move it around, and when you put everything inside, you know, I put the Scour Pad in the bottom of there, and I wrap this around the cooking pot, slide it in, and that keeps everything snug and from clanking around as well. The other nice thing is this top fits exactly on top of the cook cup as well. so I can keep anything warm in there. It's got holes in the top so you can strain if you want to boil some pasta or something like that. You can use it as a strainer as well. But as you can see, once you got everything in place, it packs down super small. So that's a kitchen I can cook with for multiple days when I'm on the road, or even just chuck in the bag or a backpack for a quick overnight or a day trip somewhere if I want to make some coffee. So that's the Minimalist Cook Set. You can check all the links below if you want specifics on the particular products. And if you found this information useful, go ahead and hit subscribe and the bell button. It helps more people find this wonderful, useful information as well. In the meantime, I'll see you on the next adventure.